All right, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. حياكم الله مساءكم الخير. وها هنا اليوم وصلنا إلى الدرس الثامن عشر. So we have arrived at lesson number 18. جزاكم الله خير. We are going to read the lesson, and inshallah, I hope that you all are listening in very carefully. وكما تعرفون أي كلمة جديدة أنا أجد سأشرح لكم ذلك or سأشرح لكم تلك الكلمات الجديدة. So any new word that we come across, I shall explain that for you بإذن الله تعالى. Okay. Alrighty, Bismillah. Everyone got a book, right? Lesson 18, yeah? طيب الدرس الثامن, lesson 18. حامد لزوجته. Hamid to his wife. أين تريدين أن تذهبي بعد الصلاة العصر؟ أين تريدين أن تذهبي بعد الصلاة العصر? Where do you want to go after the Asr prayer? أريد أن أزور جارتنا التي زارتني أمس. I want to visit جارتنا. What does that mean? Our
neighbor.
Our neighbor. But it's not plural though. Is it plural?
No.
It's mu'annith. Our female neighbor. Well done. جارتنا. Our female neighbor. التي اسم موصول. Remember اسم موصول? The one. زارتني. That visited me. أمسي. What does أمس mean? Yesterday. Well done. So أريد أن أزور. I want to visit جارتنا, our female neighbor, التي, the one, زارتني, that visited me أمسي, yesterday. Well done. As we can see, N, what does N do to a sentence? Who remembers N? What does N do? ينصب فعل مضارع. Well done, أحسنت. وأن من أدوات من أدوات فعل مضارع. What's فعل مضارع?
Present tense verb.
Correct. But this is Arabic. صيغة فعلية تدل على حال أو استقبال. That's what مضارع is. مثلا أذهب آكل أشرح. Yeah? طيب. Just lost the page. Okay. And as you can all see, أين تريدين أن تذهبي? Can we see what's happened here, إخوان? If it was a man, it would be أين تريد أن تذهبا. And we can see here, how do we know it's female? أين تريدين? What indicates that? Yes, he's correct. What indicates that it's female? Okay. Also, then we have أن تذهبي فعل منصوب حذف النون. So the noon is deleted, yeah? What's بعده? ظرف. Well done, ظرف زمان. Yeah? يدل على ما هو لاحق وتال. صح? That which is to come later. Okay. And then he goes on to say, Hamid, أيمكنك? Is it possible for you, أيمكنك, أن ترجعي, to return قبل صلاة المغرب? So is it possible for you to return before صلاة المغرب? قبل is ظرف.
ظرف زمان.
Well done, ظرف زمان. يدل على التقدم. Yeah, so is elusive or it alludes to an advancement in time. التقدم في الوقت. طيب. يمكن comes from the فعل الماضي. What, إخوان? أمكن. Well done. أمكن, yeah? Amkana. What does amkana mean in Arabic language? Or if you translate it, who knows what amkana means? ما معنى amkana? احتمال, possibility, chance. Yeah? احتمال. طيب. يمكن إن شاء الله. It's possible, God willing. Hamid goes on to say, أرجو أن تغسلي قميصي الأبيض بعد رجوعك من عند الجارة. So, I request, or I would like for you to wash my white shirt. أن تغسلي قميصي الأبيض بعد رجوعك. What does بعد mean? After رجوعك, what does that mean? After your return. Min, from, عند الجارة. Min means what here, Ikhwan? From, well done. What does the عند now kind of say for us? What does it tell us, عند? It's a ظرف. Well done. And it could also be ظرف زمان. It's in book 1, this comes. It can be ظرف زمان and مكان. Here, ظرف مكان. How do you know it's ظرف مكان? Because of the context. Well done. Jara. Yeah? Inda in the Arabic language, okay, is not the same as fi. For example, fi can sometimes be translated as in. Yeah? Most commonly known as in. There are a few other things that can be said about that, no worries. But inda translates as within the same sort of vicinity, not necessarily within a house, for example. Yeah, so if I said ana inda al-madrasa, it kind of means I'm within the vicinity. I'm in the same sort of proximity as the madrasa. I could be in the playground of the madrasa. I could be around the back of the madrasa. It's quite ambiguous in that sense, yeah? If I said ana fil madrasa al-an, ana fil madrasa, it means literally I am in actually the madrasa, yeah? Okay, min ind al-jara, طيب. And closely connected in meaning is jira. Anyone heard of the word jira? Yeah, قد أنا ذكرت لكم هذه الكلمة جيرة. Yeah, جيرة. مثلا أنا كنت ساكن عند نفس الجيرة كالأخ الذي مرني. I was previously residing in the same neighborhood that the brother just happened to pass by, or as he passed by me. Yeah, so jira means neighborhood. Yeah, jira means neighborhood. And jar is in the Quran, but jar in that particular sense, I believe, means protector. لا غالب لكم اليوم وإني جار لكم. صح, what's the ayah? وإني جار لكم. Yeah, لا غالب لكم اليوم وإني جار لكم. صح? Yeah, I am a protector for you. So in that context of the Quran, jar means protector. Yeah? Yeah, jar. In that sense means protector. And then in بالنسبة لإعراب اللغة العربية, jar means what? Preposition. Yeah, مثلا في على من, it can mean preposition. Yeah? You all know this, yeah? من على إلى آخره. So if someone says to you, for example, in an examination at the Jami'ah Islamiyah, they would say, ضع جار ومجرور في جملة مفيدة. Place a jar and a majrur in a جملة مفيدة. All you would have to do is put في البيت, for example. That would be an example of jar ومجرور. Yeah? Okay. All right, Bismillah. Amina goes on to say, سأغسله وأكويه إن شاء الله. سأغسله وأكويه إن شاء الله. I shall wash it and I shall بمكواه. What does akwi mean? To iron. Well done. Mikwatun. Yeah? I shall wash it and I shall iron it. أين تريدون أن تذهبوا الآن يا أبنائي؟ أين تريدون أن تذهبوا الآن يا أبنائي? Where do you want to go now يا أبنائي? Yeah? نذهب الآن إلى المسجد. We want to go to the mosque. وبعد الصلاة نريد أن نذهب إلى السوق لنشتري أقلاما ودفاتر ومساتر. Yeah? So he goes on to say we want to go to the mosque. وبعد الصلاة, and after the prayer نريد أن نذهب. نريد أن نذهب, we want to go to the market, سوق. ما جمع السوق؟ أسواق. And kind of closely connected in meaning is التسوق. You know what التسوق means? What does that mean? No. What does التسوق? Who knows what التسوق means? مثلا الآن أنا أتسوق بعض الأشياء. What does التسوق mean? To shop. تسوق يتسوق. Yeah? The act of shopping. Sometimes the Arabs just say shopping, but the actual verb is تسوق يتسوق. Yeah? Hence the word سوق, the place where shopping happens. Yeah? I'll write it. تسوق, yeah? تسوق. Yeah? All right, so
عندنا الكلمة كلام الجديد على مساطر.
مساتر, well done. We're going to get to that. So وبعد الصلاة نريد أن نذهب إلى السوق لنشتري. So we want to go to the market in order to buy أقلاما. Well done. ودفاتر. Nah, notebooks. أقلام and pens. ودفاتر. Notebooks. ومساتر. Rulers. ومساتر. Rulers. Yeah? أين زملاؤكم? Where are your colleagues? أين زملاؤكم? Where are your colleagues? ما جاءوا اليوم لزيارتكم كعادتهم كل أسبوع. So where are your colleagues? They didn't come today to visit you all as they normally do. كل أسبوع. عادة. Everyone know عادة? A habit. Well done. كما كتبت لكم على السبورة عادة. بالنسبة للغة العربية الحالة تتكرر. Sorry. الحالة تتكرر على نهج واحد. Yeah? الحالة تتكرر على نهج واحد. So a condition which effectively by way of repetition happens over and over again, like similarly on one path. Yeah, على نهج. Nahj means method. Something one does over and over again. تتكرر على نهج واحد. Yeah, مثلا العادة الشهرية. No one really goes through this from the men. What do you think the العادة الشهرية is? حيض المرأة. When the woman's on her menses, yeah? They call that لغة العادة الشهرية. بمعنى حيض المرأة. حيض المرأة. Yeah, the menses. Yeah, so that's another term. Sometimes the Arabs, when things are a bit too explicit, they have terms for certain things. Like some people don't say nikah when getting married. They don't say that. I think in Syria, they don't use the word nikah. They use something else because it literally means the act of, you know, entering upon. They don't use this word. They use something else. I forgot what it is though. Yeah, it's a bit too explicit for them. But yeah, so the Arabs sometimes they use softer sort of expressions to express other things. Yeah. طيب كعادتهم. The ka here is ka. Who knows this type of ka? Ka التشبيه. Well done. كاف التشبيه. Yeah, كاف التشبيه, meaning it resembles. Yeah, it resembles. It also is a harf. Yeah. أرادوا أن يذهبوا اليوم إلى المتحف. أرادوا أن يذهبوا اليوم إلى المتحف. So they wanted to go today إلى المتحف. The muthaf is the museum, also known as mathaf. Mathaf, yeah? And it's taken from the verb athafa. Yeah? Athafa, which means to present. Athafa bi. Hence the word muthaf is a place where you're presented with what? Relics and, you know, things from the past. Yeah? They present this to you. It's taken from the verb athafa, to present. And muthaf is ism maf'ul. You can put that in your notes if you want. It's ism maf'ul. We'll come to that a bit later, inshallah. Not in this lesson, but it will soon come. Sayati. Ya banati. Oh, my daughters. Ya banati. أنا الآن أذهب إلى المستشفى. Now I'm going to the hospital. لعيادة سلمى. In order to visit Selma. أتردنا أن تذهبن معي. أتردنا أن تذهبن معي. Do you want, i.e. all of you, to come with me? Does any of you want to come with me? Can we see لعيادة? So you have ziyara and iyada. Ziyara is a visit as if you're going to see your neighbor. Iyada is for what?
Hospital.
When you visit someone at the hospital. يعني زيارة المريض في المستشفى. Yeah, so use iyada when you visit someone at the hospital. البنات نعم. They said yes. ماذا تريدنا أن تأخذنا لها؟ ماذا تريدنا أن تأخذنا لها? So what do you all want to take to her? Is that correct? What do you want to take to her? ماذا تريدنا أن تأخذنا لها? What sort of noon is that there, Ikhwan? Noon? Noon and niswa. You know niswa? بمعنى نساء. Yeah? نون النسوة. نريد أن نأخذ معنا علبة الحلوى هذه. نريد أن نأخذ معنا علبة الحلوى هذه. So we want to take with us علبة الحلوى هذه. This علبة. You know what علبة is? علبة is like a small box of sweets. حلوى is sweets. هذه. هذه here is nat. Just write that down. It's a nat. إن سلمى تحب هذه الحلوى كثيرا. Verily, Selma loves this sweet very much. She loves this sweet so much. Yeah, كثيرا. Yeah? تحب. What sort of فعل is that, إخوان? فعل مضارع. فعل مضارع. Yeah? إن ماذا يفيد إن يا إخوان? What does إن benefit? هذا جاء إلينا في الدرس الأول. What does إن benefit? التوكيد. Yeah, well done. It benefits basically affirmation. It affirms. توكيد بمعنى تأكيد. Gives us a surety. أتريدنا أن تأخذنا شيئا آخر؟ أتريدنا أن تأخذنا شيئا آخر? Do you guys want to take something else? آخر. نريد أن نأخذ هذه المجلة وهذه الكتابة وهذه الملابس. We want to take this magazine and this book and this ملابس. What's ملابس? Clothes. ما مفرد ملابس؟
لباس.
ملبس. Well done. Is that correct? نعم. أرجو ألا تأخذن هذه الأشياء كلها. So I request that you don't take all of these things, meaning all of them. أرجو ألا. Can you see there's something new there? هذا حصل شيء حديثا. This has come to us fairly recently just now. ألا, which means not to do so. أرجو أن لا تأخذن هذه الأشياء كلها. So I request that you don't take all of these things. فإن المستشفى, for verily the hospital, لا يسمح بدخول أشياء كثيرة. Because the hospital does not permit with entering with all of these things. Yeah? It doesn't permit you taking many things into it. أين خديجة وعائشة وأم كلثوم? Where's Khadija, Aisha, and Kulthum? أيردن أن يذهبن معنا? أيردن أن يذهبن معنا? Do they want to come with us? إحدى البنات. إحدى means one of the girls. إحدى means one of the girls. لا أدري أين هن. I do not know where they are. Hunna going back to what, إخوان? Hunna going back to what? Well done. Going back to the nisa, going back to the women. Yeah, and it is a ضمير منفصل. It's a detached pronoun. Yeah. أظن أنهن ما رجعنا من المدرسة. I think they haven't returned from school yet. Yeah. So أظن أنهن ما رجعنا من المدرسة. Yeah. I believe or I think verily they have not returned from school. Yeah. Hamid, هيا بنا يا بنات. هيا بنا يا بنات. Let's go. هيا بنا. نمشي. هيا بنا يا بنات. Let's go. Okay. What did we come across just now? Okay, let's go straight into the questions. أجب عن الأسئلة الآتية. So answer the following questions. طيب. ماذا يريد الأبناء أن يشتروا من السوق? So what did the sons wish to buy from the market? ماذا يريد الأبناء أن يشتروا من السوق? بسم الله.
Pens, notebooks and rulers.
Yeah, we have to say in Arabic though.
أقلام. In Arabic.
So normally what you would say, he's right anyway, yeah? Normally, in order to answer this question, you would say, يريد الأبناء أن يشتروا أقلاما ودفاتر ومساتر. Why is it أقلاما, مساتر and دفاتر? Why is there fatha and fathatain within these words? So?
Because that's what multiple people got, as in that.
Oh, wait, you know.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. مفعول به, yeah, he hasn't done that, that's fine. مفعول به basically means وقع عليه فعل فاعل. The action of the doer has fallen upon these very items. Yeah, so basically when something of an action has taken place and it falls upon a particular item, therefore that very thing becomes mansoob, meaning with a fatha. وقع عليه فعل الفاعل. The action of the doer has fallen upon it. For example, اشتريت قلما. I bought a pen. The act of اشتراء or شراء, buying, has fallen upon what? The pen. So therefore, قلم is not قلم, it becomes قلما. منصوب بفتحتين. بقول مفعول به. Yeah? طيب. ماذا تريد البنات أن يأخذن لسلمى؟ ماذا تريد البنات أن يأخذن لسلمى? What did the girls wish or want to take to Salma? Try answer it in accordance to correct Arabic. Don't just tell me the answer. I think you guys know the answer. How would you answer that correctly? Well done. Okay, you had it, and then you kind of went away. So what you would say, think of the individuals at hand who want to do whatever it is they're trying to do. You would say, Turid al. See, the funny thing is Arabic, but it's not funny. The answer is actually in the question. So you would say, Turidu al banatu an ya'khudna li Salma ulbat al halwa. Ulbat al halwa. You could literally use the question in order to answer correctly. It's very easy. Turidu al banatu an ya'khudna li Salma ulbat al halwa. Likewise, it's ulbat al halwa, because ulba, which means kind of small container, is maf'ulun bihi. Yeah? لسلمى. What sort of lamb is that? Yeah. Yeah. طيب صحح ما يلي. Correct the following. All right, this one is not, you have to kind of read the qissa, the hiwar, to kind of know this one. صحح ما يلي. آمنة بنت حامد. That is correct. That is correct, yeah? So you would say هذه الجملة ليست صحيحة. You don't actually have to bring the correct jawab, if that makes any sense. You can just say غير صحيح. Yeah, that's normally the way, the tariqah he's kind of hoping you do. So آمنة بنت حامد. الجملة صحيحة؟ لا غير صحيحة. It's not correct. تريد آمنة أن تزور أختها. Amina wanted to visit her sister. تريد آمنة أن تزور أختها. هل هذه الجملة صحيحة؟ غير صحيح. تريد آمنة أن تزور جارتها. well done. Yeah, so هذه الجملة غير صحيحة. تريد آمنة أن تزور جارتها. So Amina wanted to visit her neighbor. قال حامد لزوجته اغسل منديلي الأزرق. So Hamid said to his wife, اغسلي, wash منديلي الأزرق, my blue handkerchief. Is that correct?
No.
جملة غير صحيحة. What did he actually say?
اغسل قميصي. خلاص. قميصي.
He said أرجو أن تغسلي قميصي الأبيض. ما معنى منديل؟
Handkerchief.
محرمة. Another word for منديل is محرمة. Handkerchief, yeah? يريد الأبناء أن يذهبوا إلى السوق قبل الصلاة. يريد الأبناء أن يذهبوا إلى السوق قبل الصلاة. So the sons wanted to go to the market قبل الصلاة, before the prayer. Is that correct? الجملة غير صحيحة. So the sentence is incorrect. What do you think the correct sentence is?
يريدون أن يذهبون بعد السوق بعد الصلاة.
So you just have to correct it, to be honest. So you would say يريد الأبناء أن يذهبوا إلى السوق ماذا يا إخوان؟ بعد الصلاة. Yeah, you don't have to remix the whole sentence. It's completely out of the question. The answer is within it. Yeah, the book's real easy. Yeah, you just have to make changes to what you see. You don't have to, remix the whole sentence. Yeah, يريد الأبناء أن يذهبوا إلى السوق بعد الصلاة. Yeah. So they wanted to go to the market بعد الصلاة, after the prayer. طيب أراد زملاء الأبناء أن يذهبوا إلى حديقة الحيوانات. Yeah, so the sons of the colleagues, so basically the أبناء, yeah, and the زملاء. The أبناء have زملاء, colleagues, so they're colleagues of the أبناء, the colleagues of the أبناء, أن يذهبوا إلى حديقة الحيوانات. So did they want to go to the zoo? حديقة الحيوانات is the zoo, yeah?
أراد زملاء البناء أن يذهبوا إلى متحف.
So the correct, so the جملة is غير صحيحة. أراد زملاء الأبناء أن يذهبوا إلى المتحف. يريد حامد أن يذهب إلى المستشفى مع زوجته. Hamid wanted to go to the hospital with his wife. هل هذه جملة صحيحة? Is this sentence correct? من يعرف? Who knows? جملة غير صحيحة. Yeah? Hamid, what do you want to do? He didn't say that. He just said أنا الآن أذهب إلى المستشفى لعيادة سلمى. لعيادة سلمى. So I want to go now to the mustashfa, to the hospital, in order to visit Selma. Okay. What do we have here now? يسأل المدرس كلا من الطلاب هذا السؤال. So the teacher asks everyone from the students هذا السؤال. This very question. Yeah? ماذا يريد هؤلاء الطلاب؟ Yeah? You know what? What time is it? كم ساعة عندنا يا طلحة؟ 30 minutes. خلاص نكتفي بهذا القدر إن شاء الله. We'll stop there. We'll keep it short and sweet. Next week we'll go into a bit more detail. إن شاء الله الأسبوع القادم سندخل على هذا الحوار وهذا الدرس بالتفصيل إن شاء الله. وأما الآن as for now إن شاء الله أعطيكم جمل مفيدة. So I'm going to give you some جمل مفيدة, some beneficial sentences إن شاء الله. Okay, I'll write this sentence. Yeah, it's good. The ta'bir. Right, let me get up. You know what? Let's do it like this. Yeah. Muhammad. Yeah. Hasala. Who knows what hasala means? It means to get. In this context. Hasala ala al-mustawa al-mustawa. Who knows what mustawa means? Means level. Al-ma'mul.
highest.
مأمول من الشفافية. من الشفافية. Yeah? I hate when I do that. What does that mean? شفافية. So Muhammad حصل على مستوى المأمول الشفافية. What does that mean? Muhammad reached a desired level of transparency. So شفاف means something see-through. مثلا القارورة الشفافة. Yeah, a see-through bottle. Yeah, شفاف means see-through. Here, Muhammad حصل على مستوى المأمول الشفافية, meaning he reached a desired level of transparency. Yeah, just a basic sentence for you all. What other sentences could I possibly give you? مستوى, yeah, means level. مستوى مثلا لما أنت إن شاء الله تدخل على معهد اللغة. لما أنت تدخل على معهد اللغة العربية ستبدأ من مستوى الأول. You shall start from level 1. مستوى أول, مستوى ثاني, مستوى ثالث, مستوى الرابع إلى آخره. درجة, نعم, بمعنى درجة. Well done. Yeah, another sentence. It's a good one. تشاجر. تشاجر ب No, you know, I won't use that one, no. No, I'll use another one. Who remembers Oshaka, Yushiku, Washk? To be on the verge of doing something. Oshaka, Yushiku, Washk. What does it mean first, before we get to this? بمعنى كاد من أفعال المقاربة. Yeah? So I'll give you this one. It's a hadith. يوشك المنايا أن تسبق الوصايا. statement of the Prophet, peace be upon him, death will visit them before they can write their final testaments. Yeah, yushiqu al-manaya and tasbiq al-wasaya. Basically, Prophet ﷺ feared that the people wouldn't, before they die, write final testaments, wills. Ibn Umar, yeah. صح, جزاك الله خير يا حسن. يوشك المنايا, and we'll stop after this, yeah? المنايا أن تسبق, sorry about the bad handwriting, الوصايا. And tasbiqa al-wasaya. And as we all know, ikhwan, the setup of n and that which comes before it will be masdar ma'awwal, yeah? So if I said to you, an aktuba, urid an aktuba, I want to write bima'ana, yeah? Urid al-kitaba, I want to carry out the act of writing, masdar ma'awwal. طيب نكتفي بهذا القدر إن شاء الله. We'll stop there. جزاكم الله خير. إن شاء الله الأسبوع القادم, next week, we shall be carrying on. And I hope you all, inshallah, go over your notes made today in particular. على وجه التحديد, especially very short for you all so that you can go over your notes. And inshallah, when next week comes, we can go into this very lesson with some more tafasil, more details and shuruh explanations. And yeah, جزاكم الله خير. وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.